Well, hello everybody. I'm back again with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about this almond milk here. Simply almond unsweetened vanilla almond milk. By the way, have y'all ever seen a bottle of almond milk come in a container like this? It's usually in a milk carton, but Simply brand has decided to put their almond milk in a plastic bottle. Thought I might try it out. Initially, I picked the milk up off the shelf because it was in this plastic bottle, and if I recall, 90% of them were in like milk cartons. So the uniqueness of this product is what drew it to me. But once I read the back of it and I saw how much better it was than all of the other almond milks, I knew that I needed to pick this almond milk up. So, unsweetened vanilla. I usually buy unsweetened vanilla because it tastes better than the unsweetened original, but it doesn't have that added sugar like the regular, like almond milk or regular vanilla. Unsweetened has zero sugar, while the regular usually has 10 plus grams of sugar per serving, and one serving is eight fluid ounces, which I think is 1 cup if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure I'm not giving. Yep. 1 cup of almond milk usually has about 10-15 grams of sugar when it comes to like the regular brand almond milk, but unsweetened has zero, and that's what I like. So another thing about this almond milk is the ingredient list. It's short, very short. The shorter the ingredient list, the better. Usually, the easier you can pronounce the ingredients, the better. Usually, and so with this almond milk, all it has is filtered water, almonds, natural flavors, vanilla extract, and sea salt. Natural flavors, I'm kind of iffy on that, but because you don't truly know what natural flavors is. I mean, now that I think about it, I don't know. I would have to do more research on that. Natural flavors, but other than that ingredient, this stuff is really good. Another thing about this almond milk here is it has a lot less sodium than a lot of these other almond milks and dairy alternative milks and whatever. 90 milligrams of sodium in 8 fluid ounces of cup. 8 fluid ounces. What am I saying? Okay, let me gather my thoughts. It has 90 milligrams of sodium in 8 fluid ounces. So, a lot of these other almond milks, they have 150, 160, 170 milligrams of sodium per serving. And to me, that's just too much. That's way too much sodium for almond milk, I can understand if it was like any other food, but almond milk, I don't want that much sodium in almond milk. Now, granted, I don't really drink a lot of almond milk at once anyway, because I don't usually drink almond milk by itself. I usually drink the almond milk with oatmeal, whether it be steel cut oats or old fashioned oats. Steel cut oats are the healthiest oats, by the way, but usually I'll make like a quick little breakfast recipe. It'll be oats. And then I'll put the almond milk in it, and then I'll mix some frozen mixed berries and with it too. And you mix it all up and you have a quick little breakfast right there. And you can even eat it cold. you know. I'm sure you can warm it up too, but then you'd have to add the fruit afterwards, or the berries afterwards. I suppose you can warm up the berries. I've never tried that before, but when I bought instant oatmeal, it got the little berry flakes or whatever in it, and I just stick the whole thing in a microwave. But those are quick oats, and by the way, quick oats are the worst types of oats you can eat because they're just not. They're not as nutrient. If I'm not mistaken, the quick oats are not as nutrient dense as the old-fashioned and steel cut oats. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. I might as well just look that up. This is old-fashioned. I'm looking that up real quick because I don't want to give you all the wrong information. Yeah. Steel cut oats are the best. Old fashioned are the next, and quick oats they say are just not. If you got to choose steel cut oats or rolled oats, because quick oats are just, they're not as new. Well, it says that there's a small amount of difference in nutrients, but not a whole lot. But you want to get as much nutrients as you can. You know, you want to eat a nutrient dense diet. You know, so yeah. Now anyway, back to this here. Back to this. It is pasteurized. It has no gums. It's all natural. It's gluten free, and it's dairy free, of course. You know, it has 45 calories. It's it says keep refrigerated, of course. I just took this out of the refrigerator, so it's still pretty cold. The best type of almond milk also is the kind of almond milk you make at home. Actually, you know, almond milk can easily be made at home, but the problem is I'm lazy and I work a lot, so yeah, unfortunately, I still rely on the grocery store for my almond milk. But if you're gonna rely on the grocery store for almond milk, you might as well research the best, most healthiest kinds of almond milks that are out there. And then you got cashew milk, walnut milk, flaxseed milk. What other types of milk? Oh, coconut milk, soy milk. Although I don't really do soy milk. Almond milk is pretty good. Cashew milk is good too. Walnut milk is good too. Yeah, I like coconut milk. I've actually tried just about all of them. I've had flaxseed milk as well, and they're all pretty good. But nutrient wise, there's plenty of differences, and that's why I always encourage people to read the back. Read this label here before you pick up any food you eat. Don't just see a food and just throw it in your basket and call it a day. You know, you want to know what you're putting in your body. So I initially saw that this was in a plastic bottle, but then I picked this up and I read the ingredient list before I put it in my basket. And I saw, like, wow, this stuff is really good. for you, or a lot better than pretty much all the almond milks I've seen. Now, there could be almond milk that's better than this, of course. The kind of almond milk you make at home is the best, but there might be a brand that's in the grocery store that's better than this. But so far, this is the best type of almond milk that I've personally seen at a store so far. And it is more expensive than regular almond milk. Not by a whole lot though. Not by a whole lot. I tell you, I think the flaxseed milk is like the most expensive milk that I saw when I was shopping. But flaxseed milk is pretty good too. I didn't look at the ingredient label on that though. I should have, because I wonder how healthy that is. But you know, all these other almond milks, they don't really compare ingredient wise to this here. You know, so simply, they made a good product. They made it unique by putting it in this plastic bottle when 95% of that aisle that had the dairy alternative milks were in milk cartons. So they got me on this one. They won me over. Simply won me over on this stuff here. And they're going to keep winning me over until I decide that I'm going to start making my own almond milk at home and stop being lazy. But no, I'm going to do it one day. And I encourage you all to do it. Try making almond milk at home. If you're trying to, get off of regular dairy milk, which you don't want to consume at all, of course. I would encourage you all, buy some, a big bag of almonds and some water and make some almond milk. I encourage you, because it's a lot healthier than drinking that dairy milk. I'll tell you that for sure. Long time ago, I used to drink dairy milk, and man, that stuff is just not good for you at all. Like, the negative health consequences of drinking dairy milk are they're unreal. Let me actually read some of them real quick, just so you all see what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna read them. That's why I like having my computer right in front of me. It says milk and other dairy products are the top source of saturated fat in the American diet, contributing to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and Alzheimer's disease. Studies have also linked dairy to an increased risk of breast, ovarian, and prostate cancers. So the information is out there. Dairy is bad for you, And it's crazy because when I was in school, they used to promote like dairy milk as something that was really good for you. How it helped, create strong bones, and that there's just too many risks associated with drinking dairy milk. And that's another reason why these types of milks have gotten more popular, because people are, beginning to understand the risk of this dairy and milk. And another thing is the way they treat those cows. It's horrible the way they treat those cows. They treat them so inhumanely. It's unreal. And I just can't support something like that. So make the switch if you're still drinking dairy milk. Try this. This stuff is actually good. If you're still eating, regular cereal, try it with almond milk. With this brand here. Or make your own. So, yeah. Any of the alternatives are gonna be better than regular dairy milk. any of the alternatives are gonna be better. I'm telling you all, like, and dairy too. Dairy milk, when I used to drink it, it would kind of make my stomach hurt sometimes too if I drank too much of it. With this stuff here, it kind of it doesn't cause that issue really, unless I was to just drink the rest of this bottle here, which is about 3 or so cups. But I don't usually drink that much. Like I said, I usually just mix some oats, some berries, and some of this here, and make a quick little breakfast. Very tasty too, by the way. And I usually eat it cold. I don't even warm it up. A lot of health issues with regular dairy, so yeah. I actually wasn't even planning on talking about that, but the fact that I even had this out, it kind of made me start to think about what I used to drink, which is regular milk. And I certainly don't drink regular milk anymore. Not saying that, well, actually, I am saying it's probably wise to not drink dairy, honestly. But like I said, you do what's best for you. But I'm just putting the information out there just to give you all a different perspective, a perspective that you all can further research for yourselves and make the best decisions for you all, for yourself. But this stuff is good. I really like it. Once again, it is simply almond unsweetened vanilla. Only 45 calories per serving. Only has 5 ingredients, which is filtered water, almonds, natural flavors, vanilla extract, and sea salt. 5 ingredients. 5 ingredients. That's all it has. It's pretty good. So I think that's about it for this video. I thank you all for watching. I'll probably upload another video tomorrow. Not sure yet, but yeah. Yeah. So once again, thank you for watching, and